way that isn't saying anything.
Give an example.
Correct.
I can't remember. You didn't say anything, so it doesn't really stick, right?
The definition of word salad is incoherent rambling,
Yeah.
typically associated with schizophrenia. So if I was saying, yo, chicken, yesterday, sunset, that, okay, whatever, dude. The fact you didn't understand the terms like anti-crepuscular rays and anisotropic and magnetic declination doesn't make it word salad. I mean, you need to go.
A corpuscle is like a bundle of energy, right? Light, call it like a corpuscle of light. It's a photon. What the fuck does anti-corpuscular light mean? Oh, he's not even saying it right. It's crepuscular, not corpuscular. He doesn't even know how to fucking speak. Okay, well,
inform yourself what the words mean.
I'm saying that those words don't pertain to any kind of...
They're also not real.
What I was talking about. Magnetic declination isn't going to explain away looking at an object in the sky, seeing that it rotates a particular direction, going to the other hemisphere and seeing that it rotates in the other direction.
Now you're trying to rebut my argument. You're trying to rebut my argument, but that doesn't mean that. Don't just dismiss the argument as word salad. It's basically vocalizing inept vocabulary skills and bragging about it. It's super weird.
It's pointing out that you use a bunch of terminology rapid fire to make it sound like you know what you're talking about, to trick people into thinking that you know.
He's right about that.
Somebody said this.
That is exactly why. I mean, not that, but something very similar to that is exactly why I try not to use big words. I know the big words. I don't use it because people that use big words come off as being like incredibly I don't know that big word. Incredibly like haughty or I'm better than thou kind of thing. And I don't do that. It's big words are used by people to either confuse other people that don't know what they're talking about, or they use them to establish like authority or dominance in an area, or they use them to make other people ask what they mean. It's also why I fucking hate acronyms. Because you're like, oh yeah, we used the curmudge flock yesterday, and people are gonna, because they know nobody knows what the fuck that is. Like, oh, what is the curmudge flock? And they'll tell you what it stands for. It's just some fucking bullshit. So it's like they set a trap for a person to have to ask them what it means, so then you get to describe to them what it means, and you get this like weird little power trip dopamine hit or something. I fucking hate it. Like, even as a scientist, I fucking hate it.
The challenge for both Dave and Austin. Using your preferred method, model the Earth universe derived to the 9.8 meters per second. It's indisputable that falling objects accelerate towards the ground at that acceleration. Gravity is true. I'm a physics guy, so I think I don't want to like every question to be asked. I don't want to like revolve it up to 20 minutes. But I think Dave would say gravity, and Witzel would say density, right? Like, but then I think that
what does that even mean?
Is consistent. It doesn't matter.
The point is that it's derived from Newton's law of universal gravitation, and you need the mass of the Earth in there. If gravity was electromagnetism, the mass of the Earth would be a factor.
Okay, well, you can get it from electrostatics. If you look at Gauss's law, it's a very similar relationship. But what's funny is it actually doesn't always fall at 9.8 meters per second squared. That is an agreed upon average. It's close to that.
It's very close to that everywhere.
It changes. There's something called gravimeter measurements, which is a vacuum-sealed chamber with interferometry measuring a BB fall, and it'll fluctuate above 9.81.
It's so fucking stupid because it's about the density, but it's very, 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 very near 9.81. Even out in space, if you're not traveling transversely, it is incredibly close to 9.81.
Right now it's decimal points, but the point is that
No, the point is it's decimal points. You're talking about 1,000th of that, which is insignificant.
Fluctuates at specific times when the electric field changes, even inside of a vacuum sealed chamber. So yeah, the claim it doesn't have anything to do with electric field is insane. Prove that it's space-time bending and warping, or we're winning because we can physically prove it's electric. So until you can prove another claim, you don't have the upper edge at all. It's actually the other way around.
Such more.
You cannot do anything with electromagnetism to demonstrate this. You cannot take objects of differing properties, paramagnetic, diamagnetic, paramagnetic. Why does it not matter at all what the composition of an object is? It all falls 9.81 meters per second squared, not as the average, right? I know it varies depending on altitude and radius of the Earth where you are locally. But
And
you cannot
density of
demonstrate any
what?
discrepancy. Take any object, a bar magnet,
Yes,
iron,
yes.
paramagnetic iron, anything. Show me that it does anything different than what anything else does that's neutral. Wouldn't it interact with the field in a different way?
Actually, it's a drop tower test that was done in Europe at I believe a university, and they showed different elements falling at different rates. And so this is the truth, though, that the electric field will create the downward electric current of 10 microamps per meter, so it's very small and it's very near.
10 microamps per meter. Micros times 10 to the minus 6. If it's doubled that, it's 10 to the minus 12. What that is so insignificant, it might as well be 0.
Be constant. So we don't expect the downward pressure to change much. That's a real verifiable part of physics. I can go out and measure it and manipulate it and make things float. Can you prove that space-time is bending and warping? Of course not.
Look. This is a very, very easy subject that we've done before. Alright. That is with air. That's without air. This is one of the most basic things that we know from a physical standpoint. Things fall at the same rate. We're looking at it right now. I've done it before in a vacuum chamber, not on this scale. It is the easiest thing to prove.
What you
You
said.
can just assume.
No, you absolutely can. Relativity is very well corroborated, but
No, it's not.
you have absolutely zero.
Yes, it is. We have. That's what we base our fucking GPS on.
Directions in an electric field, right? So why
I want.
does nothing fall up?
I want him to show me somebody that works in GPS, like building satellites, that is a flat earther. That's what I want.
Okay, because when the object is more dense, density is the compactness of matter. So what holds the matter together? It's electrostatic charges that gives it a compactness. Literally, all molecular and intermolecular attractive forces are electrostatic in nature. And if you call that word salad, that's insane because that's just a direct quote.
No, it is word salad because you're not answering the question. You're
It's a
just
direct
using
quote from Purdue University, dude.
Purdue? What?
I just quoted Purdue verbatim. So this is the problem with listening to people like this guy. They're just going to dismiss it as word salad. You can't have an intellectually honest conversation.
You're just
The point is that
it's just random. It's just random words. You just said density. I'm
Alright,
asking
bro.
you why nothing falls up, and you answered density. Air is less dense here. Air is
Density's
less
mass
dense
per
here. In fact,
volume,
This air is
yeah.
less dense than this air because it becomes less dense with elevation. Why does it
So?
fall down? Why does
it's still
everything
less
fall down?
dense in
Why
the
does
object in
everything
all
fall down?
scenarios, Dave. Do you not know that? Even in a
If air is less dense than the object, then the object still, regardless of how much less dense it is, should fall to the lesser density of it.
vacuum, it's still more dense than the environment or the medium, right? It doesn't
Right.
matter if it's a little bit less
And in a
dense, the
vacuum,
object's
it
still
falls
more dense.
down because the mass of the Earth is below it. So why doesn't anything accelerate upwards? Why doesn't anything fly to the other Gaussian surface? Why isn't anything repelled by the Earth?
Because there's a
attracted.
downward electric current.
Not electromagnetism.
There's a
Why
downward
can't you
electric
flip the current. What about a lightning strike?
because
where
you can't
everything
manipulate the
reverses
entire
polarity?
Earth.
When the lightning strikes, does something there suddenly fly up to the cloud? There's a reversal
Sure.
of polarity there. Why
Okay.
is it that you can't get anything to fall up?
Okay, you cannot flip the entire electric field of the Earth. Now,
Not
for it to be
Earth,
analogous
locally,
to
right there, right under the lightning bolt.
But you
It
can.
fly up.
actually, that's a good point. He brings up a good point. You can show that the electromagnetic field of the Earth has flipped. And when it flips, that means that everything should be falling up during that flip. And how do we know that? Because we have different ridges on the ocean floor that, as new continental crust is made, we have these pockets of this material that are oriented one way or the other. And that's how we know that the Earth's magnetic field flips. And so, according to him, like, there should be thousands of years where shit just starts flying upwards for no reason. But that simply doesn't happen. How do we know the Earth's magnetic field has changed? Rocks, sediments, lava sources, ridges on the ocean floor, etc. So it does change, like, fairly quote-unquote regularly, not like a human lifetime, but we're talking about like the lifetime of the Earth. And when it does flip, he's like, oh, well, things fall down because they're charged and they fall down. Well, okay, well, what about those times when the magnetic Earth's field has been the opposite? Well, he doesn't have an answer for that, because there is no answer for that, because he's a fucking moron.
No.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I know that it's late. I'm going to give you both. First of all, a huge round of applause. Please, everyone in chat who's currently... The chat is just as hinged as I thought it would be.
As hinged.
Wait, hinged or
Everyone-
unhinged?
I mean, I unhinged. Yeah.
Unhinged. Yeah, I would
But
Of course.
I really, really appreciate both of you being on. This is incredible, super entertaining. Everyone in chat, I don't care who you agree with or disagree with. Please check out these individuals' particular YouTube channels. I assume both of them will use this footage and make more content. Watch that.
Yeah.
And I want to give you guys both, what do you think, 3 minutes to go out on?
like 30 seconds. I don't need it.
Okay, all right, 2 minutes to go out on. Go out on. Since I think Dave, you went first, leading in. We'll let Austin go first, leading out. But I want you both guys to know I'll have you back on anytime you want. This was a blast for me. Like, I know that chat, I know they enjoyed it. Obviously, both of you hope to educate me.
Man, I don't like the quartering, but he did a good job here.
And I know everyone's
I really don't,
if everyone
but,
had a
you know.
good time. Please support whoever side you want. And I will read everybody's chats after I let these guys open up, because they've got more important shit to do. So
I don't.
Austin,
I don't.
I'll give you the floor. I will shut off my camera, give you 2 uninterrupted minutes, plug whatever you want, let people know where to find you, watch your content, and then we'll go to Dave, and then I will...
What are you doing in here, Sentinel? Get out. Get out.
If that's okay with you guys.
Stop.
Does that sound okay?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually time it. So, the default position is that the Earth's a stationary planet. It's what we all experience. Could, in theory, the Earth be a spinning globe? Sure. Whenever you point at the
said
sky
sure,
and say,
though.
look, it matches the globe, it's very ignorant, because we made the globe model from the sky. We took observations and reverse engineered the way that we see the sky and assumed the Earth's a sphere. Of course it matches. That's how we made it. And it didn't match for hundreds of years. It had to constantly be updated, still being updated. Relativity is the most verified theory ever. Isn't true at all. 1933, Fritz Zwicky saw the galaxy cluster only had 1% of the mass it needed to actually keep the galaxies from escaping. That means it was missing 99% mass. That's called dark matter. It was originally called missing mass. It's still a major problem. Relativity can't even predict things on the quantum, local, or cosmological scale.
He's 100% wrong, because relativity, yeah, we don't know dark matter, but we do know that galaxies have mass and they do gravitational lensing, and gravitational lensing is a direct result of our theory of general relativity. A direct fucking result. Galaxy lensing. By his logic, this does not exist, which it does. Dark matter is real. We don't know what it is because science does not claim to know everything. it claims to be the pursuit of knowledge. And if general theory of relativity did not exist, then this would not exist. It's just as simple as that.
It's been falsified with things such as anisotropic light propagation, meaning light's actually variant, it changes, etc. So a lot of these things are a bit more complex. I encourage people to go actually look at my channel or Ether Cosmology and listen to us break down Einstein's papers, and you can hear him say it. Look at the tests that falsify this stuff. But this is the part that's very important. Falsification's independent of replacement. We were all told that the Earth's a spinning globe. It's very easy to mock and ridicule people that are much more informed and diligently research and actually go out and do tests in real life than actually look into it for yourself. I get it, but just calling them names, appealing to consensus or whatever doesn't matter. This is a crazy conversation.
This guy is a fucking moron.
What we have proven for step one is that the Earth is stationary, and that's been done with interferometry. And so even Einstein admitted that if the interferometry measurements were correct, that his entire theory is wrong.
He's talking about the Michelson-Morley experiment about the ether, that we detected no ether. This is why I can't watch this shit. The guy probably doesn't even know how to take the derivative of x squared.
And the Earth is stationary, effectively being the implication. We have verified that the interferometry changes with altitude, periodicity, etc. Long story short, it has been proven that the Earth is stationary. It is therefore in the center of the universe. All observations ever showed that the globe
is the center of the universe.
Is actually an illusion. It just looks like the Earth's in the.
So why do globular clusters form around the center of our galaxy rather than Earth? And if the Earth is the center of the universe and everything should revolve around us, when we know that it doesn't, we're about 2/3 out from the equator, I believe.
Center, it looks like the Earth is flat, but it's really not. Everything is just an illusion. So I encourage you to inform yourself about it, because
I've spent 10 years studying
this. You can't really
this
be confident in your position until you actually know what your position is, and the vast majority of people don't even understand the globe model, so they actually don't know what they believe in. So that's really the only reason I do this, is to encourage people to at least inform themselves about what they believe before they're so confident in it.
Thanks, Austin. Thanks so much, dude. Dave, lead us out. I'll stay on live after Dave's final here, but yeah, thank you both for coming on.
I need to plug that into there.
No, he's absolutely wrong. The default position is that the Earth is a sphere, and as predicted, he chose to obfuscate by going to relativity and Einstein and all these things, which are not helpful. Since antiquity, we've known that the Earth is a sphere. All observations demand that the Earth is a sphere. He was absolutely incapable of answering this. He just did a thing about, if you look in a different direction.
God damn, I need that pure ferrite.
Sense. Was totally unable to explain this. Utilize magnetic declination. Again, these positions are nowhere near the magnetic pole, and so the idea that they could just suddenly all be looking in the same direction. Because
what happens when the magnetic pole switches?
I'm sorry, Austin. This is not sufficient explanation. Day and night's regions of illumination. All we got was a little toddler, shine a light on a thing where there's supposed to be a dome, even though there's not actually any dome, and the sun's going to be outside, or is it going to be inside? Doesn't make any sense either. South Pole, come back to that again, day and night. Southern Hemisphere, we did not get to any adequate explanation of how this route is possible. He just said, they go really fast. I don't remember what he said, some wind or something. And we definitely have absolutely no explanation for this Antarctica Cup ocean race. These boats are not going all the way the entire world, turning the opposite direction of where they are actually turning. So I think that was pretty fun. I think we managed to stay away, for the most part, from the esoteric aspects of modern physics that Austin likes to spew his word salads about, and we stuck, for the most part, to things like gravity and things falling. So it was somewhat productive, but I do look forward to Austin going to the South Pole.
Hell yeah. I'll go with you, bud.
Seeing the 24-hour sun, and then I can't wait to see his video saying, I now believe it's a sphere, and then we can be rid of this idiotic...
1,000,000%.
Forever, hopefully. Maybe
anti-intellectualism.
Gentlemen, you both killed it. You're both incredibly entertaining and very respectful.
God damn, that's a big shit.
And I want to thank you for coming on. And I want to remind everyone in chat, please do, I don't care whose quote-unquote side you pick. Check out both of their channels. Both are linked in the description. I think it's good to take in both sides of whatever conversation is going on. Fellas, thank you so much for coming on. I will.
Teaching both sides is incredibly harmful to humanity, like, especially, I mean, if you don't know, then sure, yeah, teach, but like, if you're gonna propagate false information, then how are you ever going to like move forward? It just doesn't make sense to me.
We'll wrap it up with chat here too, and follow and let me know what's going on. You obviously can reach out to me anytime. Use this content how you see fit, and have an incredible weekend, both of you, please.
Thank you.
Oh shit!
Thanks for hosting again. What's up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you missed pretty much everything. Now drink that whole bottle. I may be ever so slightly tipsy, but not where I need to be. And I want to fucking pull my eyes out of their sockets and detach my retinas. What happened? Did y'all have like a freak storm or something? Memes with surprisingly tragic backstories. This is why I don't watch this shit. It makes me so fucking furious. We have other things to watch. Why Mr. Beast dislikes are probably fake. Wait, Mr. Beast did a response? Uh-oh. We gotta watch that. I'm going to throw a couple of these Philly cheesesteak sandwich Hot Pocket things in the air fryer. So give me like 30 seconds and I'll be back. Because I'm pretty hungry and it's like nearly 7:30. So I will be right back. And then we'll watch some drama bullshit. Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, I've got my quote-unquote dinner, if you can call 2 Hot Pockets dinner, in the air fryer. Dude, I've been streaming for 7 fucking hours. That's a long time. That is a little bit of a long time. Let me get this up. Okay. Okay, all right. Mr. Beast just responded in the worst way possible. Chandler left? Wait, what the fuck?
Today's reading is from Luke chapter 6, verse 37. It says, "Judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned.
Yeah.
Forgive, and you will be forgiven. So,
of your mind. So the first half of that verse is, do not conform to this world.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
at the end of the age, God is going to judge all of us.
You get it, you're Christian.
And
I gotcha.
He's the only person that can judge. He's the only one that is.
Oh, I want to hear
allowed
that.
to
This
judge.
is some shit that slipped
'Cause we
under
are
my
not God,
radar.
So who are we to judge others?
I agree with that too, though. Even
And
being an atheist, don't fucking judge people.
the way I look at it is, you know, people
Don't be a
sin all the
moron.
time. I sin, you know.
I'm sinning right now. Actually, I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't
You
know.
were once in that position of sinning, practicing sin. So, and God pulled you out of that. So why would you judge someone who is in the position that you used to be in? You know? When we look at someone, we look at the things that they've done. And we look at the person instead of looking at, oh, that person is a sinner just like me. Who am I to judge them? And one way to look at it is, don't look at the person. Look at the sin. You know, you don't hate the person. Don't judge the person. Look at the sin and pray for them. Pray for them to not sin anymore and to give their life to Christ instead of judging them based on.
It's never happening.
Because
But
you know we all are guilty of sin. There's no person on this earth or whoever lived except for Jesus Christ that is not guilty of sin. So
data injection sequence received.
don't judge, don't condemn people, and forgive people because God forgave you. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Today's reading is from Matthew chapter 5, verse
What
16.
is this? Hold on.
Righteous man who fears God, wind.
When things get hard, we're going.
This is just a bunch of like Bible readings. This is not like why I left Mr. Beast videos. What is he talking about? Mr. Beast fired me. Goodbye.
Today's we give the glory to God.
What is this?
Maybe like muzzle yourself from saying certain things. If that makes
This
sense.
isn't
So
real
be careful.
Chandler, y'all. This is a guy that downloaded Chandler's TikTok and posted them with a clickbaiting title. We need to get this channel removed. Oh, okay, so it's just some fucking bullshit. Gotcha. This is dumb. Okay, alright, that's like a waste of my time, which I have a lot to waste. But...
After a whole 3 weeks, Mr. Beast has
Okay.
finally uploaded his video responding to all the allegations that were sent his way. What in the actual dog shit
Pretty
is
funny.
this? Survive 100 days in nuclear bunker, win $500,000. So
Should
this
I do
guy
it?
just ignored everything, ignored the entire drama, and decided to just post another one of these challenges, business as usual. I mean, wow, I'm so
I don't know if he ignored it, but these are probably on a schedule out of his hands.
excited to see
To
what
be
happens at day
completely,
100.
like, transparent.
JK, anybody above the age of 13 doesn't give a fuck about this shit. But aside from that, when you have a following this large, these people just don't care about you hiding a literal PDF file for 7 years on top of being involved in their Discord with minors. On top of which
It's
you
weird.
got exposed
weird.
by the news outlets
Yeah.
themselves about the whole Amazon game show bullshit you guys put on. But listen, the craziest thing about this entire shit show is the fact that this has 1.5 million likes and 1 million dislikes. At
I
least at the
wonder
time of recording this video,
what
and
it's
I'm
up
sure
to
that
now.
ratio is not gonna change. If anything, it's gonna get way worse. Okay, but here's the interesting thing between people liking and disliking the video. What I have discovered is the fact that people that dislike videos are a lot more vocal about disliking the video than the
Sure,
ones
it's the
that
vocal
like them.
minority.
And that's simply because liking something is just that. You like the the video. That's it.
Yeah.
Meaning someone that dislikes the video is a lot more inclined to make a hate comment or a criticism.
He's right about this, by the way. Normally, like, you see a bunch of hate comments on shit, and that is not real life. It's being like terminally online, and you thinking that's what the world is. Because most people will like something, and they're not going to be like, "Oh yeah, this was amazing," blah blah blah, and everything. Like, some of them will for sure, but most people be like, "I fucking hated it. You ruined my childhood, and I can't like go poop anymore," or something. I don't know, some bullshit like that. It's the vocal minority. It's like a thing. So if you see like negativity on the internet, that's a very small section of people that consume the thing that you're actually consuming, even though it seems like it's a ton.
Anything of the like. So logically speaking, there should genuinely be a lot more hate comments than actual comments that support the video.
He's
Hugo carried. Hugo carried. You see how these
Oh yeah, he
comments are.
deleted his hate
19K
comments
likes,
for sure.
22K likes.
We saw that in
37K
real time.
Likes, 7,000 likes, 8,000 likes. I mean, you see how all the top comments are very much positive.
True.
Very much not negative. Aside from one that hints at the fact that he did something wrong with 6,000 likes. There's probably a Mr. Beast challenge going on right now that we have no idea about. I wonder what
That's
it
pretty
is.
funny.
All the top liked comments are glazing Hugo, while the actual negative comments that are supposed to be there are all fresh and have little amount of likes, or rather gather a lot of likes only to be deleted right after. We know what
Yeah,
you
we've
did,
seen
Jimmy.
them being
Bro,
deleted
this
in
ain't
real
the video
time.
we want. Jimmy, we know what you did. Mr. Beast gonna sue everyone for free speech. What a loser. So basically, aside from the one comment that isn't directly referencing it, you can't find a negative comment with more than 1,000 likes. Very interesting. New challenge. Try not to like minors for 100 days. Well, let me guess, this one also got removed. Let's just refresh.
All
the
none
video
return
for
beyond
1
the
second.
and the
Let's see
there's
here.
only
Yep,
something.
that comment is gone. Crazy, isn't that right?
I've rejected
And
the path, I've
the
rejected
video
the
is
call of
getting
stars,
more and more
only
dislikes.
Atlas
And the
matters now.
community has very much caught on to their bullshit, as you can see.
Sure, yeah,
Very
100%.
interesting. The trick for winning is working for Jimmy. Jimmy, when the apologies. These are all removed. People are very
Photic
much
Jade.
mad at this. First, he lied about not knowing the Chris allegations, then took down the website with Discord messages, as well as sending a cease and desist to the person who made that website, and another one to Dogback404. Not to mention how terribly he ran everything with Beast Games and seemingly failed to take any accountability. He's now started tripling down and has turned his comment section and subreddit into 1984. I wish he at least had the decency to do the bare minimum and own up to everything and say it won't happen again. It's really disappointing to see, and even
Well, you can't say it won't happen
his
again
average
because
viewer
it
base
will happen again.
probably not learn about how manipulative he is or care about it. But there's one more very interesting twist to the story. Mr. Beast's response apparently received a community note which is now gone, where it was said that Mr. Beast fully knew that Ava Chris Tyson conducted unacceptable acts online. Mr. Beast was in a server containing minors with Tyson and other members of the Mr. Beast crew talking about not
More
super
died. What the
topics.
fuck is
And I think
more
the top
died?
comment predicts the situation
Never
pretty well. Damn,
come
I know
across
the
that
guy is the
before.
biggest content creator out there, but I didn't know he was this powerful. Probably just gave Musk a call, but still. Well, he's a known Elon rider. But here's where the story takes
course
a
he
twist,
is.
because
It's
Drama
money.
Alert, aka Keemstar on Twitter, had reported the exact same situation today as well, which is once again a post that very much hurts Mr. Beast's public image. However, the crazy thing about all this is the fact that they literally posted a fake version of his like to dislike ratio and then backpedaled saying, "We apologize, we just deleted a tweet showing 500k dislikes on Mr. Beast's new upload." This info came from a third-party app that allows you to see the dislikes. Fellow creators reached out saying that third-party app is not to be trusted. We also got in contact with Mr. Beast for the real numbers, aka he's full of shit because he got paid off by Mr. Beast. Those numbers are fake as fuck. You can absolutely not tell me you can just conjure up a
Storm
million
Crystal.
dislikes. Maybe this number is 900,000. Maybe it's like 1.5 million as well. But there's absolutely no way that it's not in that ballpark. This is complete bullshit, and Drama Alert aka Keemstar got paid off by Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast probably sent him the photoshopped edit. It's complete bullshit. It is what it is.
Ooh.
Everyone's making fun of it. Leave
Finally.
Mr. Beast alone. 800,000 dislikes.
Leave
Insane.
Britney
You
alone.
Sure about that? Let's see.
I remember that.
900,000 a year
It's
as
like
well.
ancient.
Wow. You guys got paid, didn't you? Caught
Oh, this
in
is
4K,
cool.
mate. Mr. Beast wired that cash to y'all so fast. Mr. Beast videos are fake and people are waking up. Y'all live off misinformation. And the funny thing is, he actually replied to someone calling him out for it. Posting fake news comment L. And he just said, if we accidentally post fake news, which you did not, because there was real news right there, man. You just replaced it with the fake one because he paid your ass. I guarantee you, the first one that'll break the story that Drama Alert posted fake news will be Drama Alert itself, which is a statement that makes absolutely no sense. Just like in this case.
I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, right, man. What the fuck is this guy on about? I mean, we're used to it, man. It's just another common Keemstar L. The guy just got paid off, and that's it. And here's even more proof that he got paid a little extra. Twitter users are now trying to claim Mr. Beast is evil following game show controversy, showing a picture of all these news outlets exposing the guy for something that is very much real, showing this tweet as the quote-unquote Twitter user. Okay, it seems pretty definitive now that Mr. Beast is evil. Now, I don't know about you, Keemstar, but you were the one that specifically had a tweet with 58,000 dislikes showing Mr. Beast's fucking Discord DM where he was right next to Chris Tyson talking in a very inappropriate manner about literal penises. So you're claiming him hiding his PDF friend for 7 years while also being in that very Discord, while also hosting that disastrous game show which you also reported the same day? It doesn't really make sense. On top of also getting exposed for being a fraud? Wow, this guy's totally not evil. Just look at his face, man. Look at that smile. He has to be a good guy, man.
What
And
is
you're telling me
this?
after doing all that shit, he's not evil. Damn fucking right he is, you moron. Damn, lots of Mr. Beast simps in the thread.
Unhamper the
Okay,
path.
guys, I'm
They
sure
must
you'll
be
get your
destroyed. Their
chance to be on
time will
his
be
next game
ended.
show where they rig the results and you don't get paid. Yep. Sums up the situation quite nicely,
Okay.
you know? Unpaid multi-billion-dollar company defenders, just like the fucking Genshin community, bro. A bunch of mentally insane
know about any of
idiots.
that.
Either way, though, I do think like the majority of his fan base will catch on even as a kid because of the sheer amount of people that dislike the video. And unless Mr. Beast actually comes out with
Shit,
an apology
I didn't mean to do that.
manipulating
Fuck
every
me.
single person
Okay.
there, he's gonna come crashing down for sure. Wait, he even made his pinned comment like way later. That's interesting. Oh damn, all these comments are new. 3 minutes ago, bro. Bro really deletes negative comments. Insane. Comments being deleted is admission of guilt. Keep pressuring. Look, guys. It's all new comments. It's
a
all
big
new
ass
comments
tree.
that get an immense amount of likes.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
people are finally starting to realize that this guy is full of shit. Genuinely the bot response. Hugo carried so hard. The bots. I mean, it makes sense. Literally
Yeah.
every single comment is talking about that. That is crazy, by the way. Jimmy is fraud. You is caught red-handed. We're coming for you. So, heard you have an art collection. All empires have an end, James.
An art collection?
James?
Oh,
What
the
fuck?
poster,
Jimmy Mod's
yeah.
been deleting a lot of comments to stop the hate, Lamau. The great cancellation of Mr. Beast. We know what you did, Mr. Beast. Jimmy knew. Jimmy, Chris, and everybody else that knew have their own little spot in hell. True. Anyways, let's just refresh this one more time. And those comments are gone. Very cool, Mr. Beast. A true intellectual titan on the side of justice right here. But I'm gonna be honest, ignoring everything is not gonna be a smart move because people aren't gonna let this shit go. This is
They
way
will.
too big to just ignore. Nobody
Is
has
it-
ever gotten away with a drama this big. This is an absolute nightmare of a scandal. And to be honest, Mr.
Activated
Beast, all I
copper,
can
what
say
the
is
fuck?
good luck.
Okay.
You're gonna need it, buddy. Anyways, thanks for watching. I would really appreciate
Yeah, we already knew all this. Thought this was something else. See what Asmon
So
has
yeah,
to say.
the Mr. Beast video, people were thinking, man, Mr. Beast is being held accountable by his audience, etc. Well, luckily, Keemstar and Drama Alert are here to announce a correction. Gentlemen, here it is. We also got in contact with Mr. Beast for the real numbers. This is them showing the video. Right there, dislikes, wow.
My Hot Pockets are done. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right. Gonna let those cool a little bit. They smell good though. I haven't. Well, no, I put some on maybe this morning. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I am not paid off by Mr. Beast. I'm not. Because other creators reached out to me and told me, hey, that third-party app that you're using to see the dislikes on the Mr. Beast video cannot be trusted. I reached out to the Mr. Beast
sure,
team
but
and got another screenshot showing the real dislikes and likes, and I put it out there, and there's no way that Mr. Beast or anyone on his team is gonna lie to me and send me a fake screenshot. There's no fucking way. Because if they did, this would be a much bigger story. And I would tell you, hey, Mr. Beast and his team is sending me fake bullshit and they're trying to con me. You know what I mean? Like, we would uncover that at some point.
Sure.
We would know the real dislikes. Mr. Beast's new video has like 1 million dislikes. It doesn't. It doesn't.
So the first thing that I think of is, let's go on my main YouTube channel and test it myself. How many dislikes does this video have? 1.1K? Wrong. It has 1,550. The new WoW cinematic. 1.8K dislikes. You're looking at 1.2K, actually.
It's still
it actually
fairly
has
close.
1.2. So what's very interesting about this is that not only is it wrong, but it's wrong with the same margin, but in the opposite direction. Okay. Ooh. This is one. People are mad about this one. Okay, this is a good one. 5K dislikes. Here's what's even more interesting. This one is the most accurate so far. So in every single
Okay.
one of these, the deviation away from the actual number is somewhere between 20 and 45%. This deviation is in the 99th percent. That's crazy. No way. It would be a misinterpretation. Gigantic.
Ooh, here we go.
It's like 98, 97% inaccurate. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Server
I don't
said
know.
it was going to be
Maybe it
illegal.
is. I have no clue. Let's see. Largest ROM hacking site shut down. Is the Magic Kingdom worth it for plus size guests? I do want to watch this Turkey Tom video, but I think I'll watch it later. First violin lesson. Guitar player gets an electric violin lesson. I have a violin, I'm terrible at it. I was like getting to where I could play basic melodies on it though. But it is really bad. Would not recommend. Ten ridiculous game theories that are clearly true. That's what I watched earlier. Maybe we'll watch this. This is probably where that clip we just watched gets taken
the Mr.
from.
Beast video. I know a lot of you guys saw this, and people were thinking, man, this is actually a good thing. Mr. Beast is being held accountable by his audience, etc. Well, luckily,
God damn it.
Keemstar and Drama Alert are here to announce a correction. Gentlemen, here it is.
Uh-oh.
We apologize. We just deleted the tweet showing 500k dislikes on the Mr. Beast new upload. This info came from a third-party app that allows you to see the dislikes. Fellow creators reached out saying that the third-party app is not to be trusted. We also got in contact with Mr. Beast for the real numbers. And the real numbers, this is them showing the video. Right there. Likes 3 million, dislikes 37,000.
Interesting. That's a
Oh my
lot.
God.
It's a very big discrepancy.
I'm not. Stop saying it, okay?
So he got paid off to say he wasn't paid off by Mr. Beast. This is fucked up, guys. I can't believe this. This is
Yesterday,
crazy.
we put out a news story that Mr. Beast's new video within the first hour got 500,000 dislikes. That tweet that we put out using a third-party app to see the dislikes, 500k dislikes.
Why would it be that far
Had
off?
a million
I
views
wonder.
before
Like,
I
how do they?
tweeted it.
How do they
And
know?
issued an apology.
I guess Mr. Beast
Like,
paid
where's
for
the
that.
third-party
Now,
app
why
like
did I
getting the
delete it
numbers?
and issue an apology? Because other creators reached out to me and told me, hey, that third-party app that you're using to see the dislikes on the Mr. Beast video cannot be trusted because there's a formula with that app where basically how many people that actually use the app that hit dislike, so then they have to like figure out how many people that are not using the app, so they run off of a percentage, and then they guesstimate that around, I don't know, 30 or 40% of the people watching the video actually hit dislike. These are not hard numbers. They're guessing. The app is guessing. There's a formula based on the people that use the app and actually dislike. So it can't really be trusted. Do you understand what I'm...
So the first thing that I think of is let's go on my main YouTube channel and test it myself.
This is what we just
Like
saw.
I could download the extension on one browser and not have it on another browser and test it myself. But here's the problem, is that that would not be conclusive. The reason why it would not be conclusive is because it is an extrapolation tool. And as numbers become larger, extrapolation tools generally become more inaccurate. So I don't think that doing that would actually disprove anything.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I agree
Once
with
these other
that.
creators told me that, then I had to reach out to Mr. Beast directly to get a screenshot of his back end on the video, and sure enough, it was like 98% likes. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 500K dislikes, completely bullshit.
500K. Yeah. No. Somebody says show the most
Hold on. I will be back in a little while.